days of this channel. I'm now coming into my 8th month, having started in the beginning of January this year, and things are going really, really well. Very, very pleased. I think I've got better in terms of the way I record, what I record, and the things like that. And certainly, I think my recording setup and background noise and stuff like that has all got a lot better since when I first joined the channel, which is fantastic. And thank you to all the new subscribers who have come in. My channel's seen a good amount of growth over the last couple of months or so. So there's probably quite a few people who are just kind of joining in, which is great and welcome. I'm doing this channel update. I think I did my last one around about the beginning of June, perhaps, so not that long ago. And it was just to talk about some new series and things like that I was going to be doing. But this one's actually, the reason why I wanted to do it is because I want to actually have an actual schedule, so an actual channel schedule as to when I'm going to upload things, so you guys as viewers know, and also it helps me to make content, because kind of the way I go at the minute is, say I play a game like Fallout 4, and I'll really be into it and I'll record loads of episodes, and then I'll kind of jump into something else and I'll record loads of episodes, and just depending on what my whims are is kind of what goes up on the channel, which is good in a way because I'm always going to play the games I enjoy. But I think you'll see with the schedule, which should be up on your screens now, there's a nice variety there each day, and also I'm moving beyond just having one video a day. The reason being that I want to play or put so many games up on this channel that just doing one a day doesn't really allow me to do that. I could perhaps only play 7 games and then release one video a week of them, which isn't so bad, and that's okay. But I know for a lot of people, perhaps the only reason they come to my channel is for the Hearthstone, or maybe it's for the Minecraft, or hey, in the crazy world, maybe it's the Elder Scrolls Online, who knows. So I just want to let people know when that stuff's going to come out, and then it will help them, I guess, to know when it's going to come up and they can catch it, which I guess is useful for them, and it's useful for me to have some sort of schedule, because I like to be an organised person. I'm not massively organised, but certainly in the work I do, I like to be organised, and it's nice to have something there which helps me to put up content, because this isn't my full-time job, obviously, it's just a part-time hobby, and it's nice to have that sort of structure to it as well, so it doesn't go too wayward. So as you can see, on Mondays we're going to have Elder Scrolls Online and then Hearthstone. So the first of the two will go up at 5:30 GMT and the second will go up at 9:30 GMT. That's in the evening. Elder Scrolls Online is not my most popular series, although it doesn't do too badly, but it's one I really, really enjoy. I love playing the game. I think it's quite interesting to play, and it's something I also, weirdly, I'm trying to kind of promote it a little bit. I'm not sponsored or anything like that, God, I wish I was, but I'm trying to kind of push the Elder Scrolls Online, because I think it gets a little bit of a bad rap sometimes, especially if you only played it early on in its kind of creation, the first year or two perhaps. It's a very different game now, it's a lot better in my opinion. So I'm going to do that. That's going to be 5:30 PM GMT every Monday. Hearthstone is probably my most popular series by a long way, which is why you'll see it 3 times in the week. Now, I'll get into that later actually, but what probably will happen is the Monday one will probably be the Tavern Brawl, if it's interesting. If it's not that interesting, we'll skip it. there's also a big expansion or adventure coming up for Hearthstone, so I will 100% be recording that and doing it. Very much looking forward to it. And I think I said in another video that I'm planning on doing a kind of like a ASMR kind of talk about the new cards that are coming out for that particular series, which should be good fun, I think. Tuesday we've got Fallout Shelter, and then Minecraft afterwards. Fallout Shelter is just a fun game I enjoy playing. It will probably kind of fade out, I would imagine, within the next couple of months or so, once I've got to a point whereby not that much is happening. In these kind of games, it's always more interesting, the early stages and stuff like that. It has got quite interesting quests and things like that, but being a mobile game and a free mobile game at that, so you can download it for free if you want to, it's not going to be like a ongoing for the next year kind of series. It's more like ongoing for the next sort of 6 weeks. It will, I'm undecided actually on what it's going to get replaced. It will get replaced with something, but we'll see. I'm still deciding on a few games I'm thinking of playing, and then we have Minecraft in the evening there, or afterwards I should say, the 9:30 slot. Minecraft is obviously pretty busy. Now when it says Minecraft, it could either be the Whispercraft or my solo Minecraft series. You are going to get some more content from my solo. I've recorded a couple of episodes now, so that's going to be coming up. Yeah, I really enjoy playing Minecraft. It's kind of endless, isn't it? My solo stuff will come to the end of this season at some point, so then I will be doing something different with it. It will still be Minecraft, but I've really enjoyed that. I'm up to kind of episode 54 from what I've recorded, 52 on my channel, and it's just a lot of fun to do. I never thought I'd have a series with like over 50 videos in it. It's kind of crazy, and I've got some really good ideas for season 2 as well, so I'm really excited about that. And the Whispercraft stuff is going really well as well. There's going to be a couple of changes in that, which you'll see, I think, in the next video. Yeah, probably the next video on that, which is exciting. But yeah, really enjoying that as well. It allows me to do something different because in my solo Minecraft series, I kind of day by day, kind of minute by minute record. So everything I do, everything I build, I record. But in my Whispercraft series, I edit it a lot, so I'll chop out long building times. It allows me to do bigger build projects without having to worry about doing 25 episodes of just laying down cobblestone, so that's pretty good. So that's Tuesday. Wednesday, we've currently got The Vanishing of Ethan Carter. That'll be the 5:30 GMT time, and then Hearthstone after that. So Ethan Carter's a game I'm really enjoying. It's not a particularly long game, and that kind of Wednesday video slot, once I finish through Ethan Carter, will go on to another kind of walking sim style game. So that will be a kind of running theme of that Wednesday. There will be some sort of walking sim kind of interesting sort of game in there. I've got a few to choose from next up, so I'm thinking about stuff, but not decided yet. As I say, I'm still quite early on in Ethan Carter, so there'll still be a good few weeks left of that. And then, as I say, Hearthstone afterwards. Thursday, we've got Minecraft again. That's the 5:30 one on Thursday, and then the 9:30 is Fallout 4. Again, Fallout 4 is not my most popular series in terms of views and things like that, but I really enjoy playing it. just moving from Far Harbour, taking a break on that and going to do the Vault-Tec stuff. I can only foresee that I'm going to do 2 or 3 videos on that before going back to Far Harbour, and then there's going to be the Nuka-Cola World DLC after that. So there's quite a lot to do, and maybe in the future, and I mean like future, I might do a kind of modded survival run in it as well. I quite fancy the idea of that. There's already some really good mods out for the game, so I'll have a look at that. Modded Skyrim is probably one of my favourite ever games, so it would be fitting to kind of do Fallout 4 with a kind of modded run. That'd be really good. But as I say, there's lots of content still to come with that. Friday, we've got American Truck Simulator, which was a game I just kind of thought I was just going to do a couple of videos on and then, you know, drop it from there really. But I've actually really enjoyed playing it. It's an adventure because I am from the UK and we drive on a different side of the road to America, different traffic laws. So I'm still learning how to drive, but definitely getting better, and it's really good fun. Actually, as much as it just sounds like the most boring thing on earth, you just take cargo from one destination to another. It's actually quite good, and it's also kind of turned into my kind of like impromptu ramble kind of series as well. So, you know, just driving on the open road for half an hour and just rambling about stuff, which is quite good. So that's going to be the 5:30 Friday, and then the 9:30 is Hearthstone again. It might seem like there's quite a lot of Hearthstone, but I may also intercede some of those Hearthstones. So instead of a Hearthstone, it could be Elder Scrolls Legends as well, because that's a game I've just started to, well, be able to post content on, because the non-disclosure agreement has been lifted, and it's quite interesting, and it's obviously fairly similar to Hearthstone, but it's got some interesting mechanics going on with it as well. So you could see that one of those Hearthstones actually is an Elder Scrolls Legends instead, depending on how that goes and how I feel about playing 2 games which are very similar. So we'll see. Now Saturday and Sunday there'll just be 1 video each day. That's kind of, well, there's a couple of reasons for it. One is to just, I don't know, maybe give the channel a bit of a rest, if that makes sense. Allow people to catch up, perhaps on some content, but it also could see guest appearances from certain things on those days as well. So Saturday we're going to have a 7:30 Starbound, so that's PM GMT. I really enjoy Starbound. I think it's a great fun game. It's got lots and lots of interesting things going on in it, so I'm quite excited. Now it's actually been officially released to play it. And Sunday's going to be Fallout 4. I've always kind of put a Fallout 4 out on Sunday, so that's what we're going to do. Now, in terms of new games that are coming out, which I'm going to play and do videos on, really and truthfully, there's only one in the next couple of months or so, which, actually that's not fair, there might be something coming out in September. I haven't really looked that far ahead, but certainly there's only one game on my radar, and that's No Man's Sky. That comes out on the 12th of August. For me, that is. I think the PlayStation 4 might come out a couple of days earlier, but the PC version on my Steam says unlocks on August the 12th. So you can probably, from about August the 13th, which I think is a Saturday, you will see No Man's Sky's videos. So certainly on that Saturday and Sunday you will see No Man's Sky's videos, and you could see it replace something like a Fallout Shelter and a Truck Simulator to kind of fit in extra videos, because A, I'm really excited about playing that game, and B, I think people will want to see that game as well. I just hope it's good, because I don't really know if it is or not. I think it is. I've have pre-ordered it, and I don't usually pre-order games, so I'm pretty excited about that. But we'll see. Kind of when it comes out, if it's a kind of a 1 month wonder, and then there's nothing left to do, then so be it. Hopefully, I would have enjoyed that month or so with it. If it's something which I can play for longer, then I will do so. But again, I'm not going to. I'll never on this channel play games which I don't enjoy just for the sake of views. Every single game I have on that channel schedule, I genuinely enjoy playing a lot, and I would play in my own time if I didn't have a YouTube channel. So there's nothing there which I play for views. If I wanted to do that, I don't know what I'd play. I'd probably play Call of Duty or something like that. So yeah, that's the way it goes, really. So that's my kind of schedule. I hope that's useful for people. As I say, it's useful for me as well. And as ever, thank you so much to all of my subscribers for subscribing, and to everybody who just watches, even if you're not a subscriber, because it is really appreciated. I think I'm averaging now around about 90 subscribers a month, and maybe around about something like I don't know, 10,000 views a month, which is really, really good. Really surprised me. I think when I first started this channel, my aim, I kind of said to myself, it was something I wanted to do, but I didn't know how well it was going to go down, and I said to myself, I'll give myself a year, so I'll really put my heart and soul into my effort into it, my time, for a year, and we'll see how we go. And I kind of said, okay, if I get 500 subscribers in the year, then I'll continue onwards. But the reality was, as soon as I had about 50 or 60, I knew I was going to continue on, regardless, because it's just something I really enjoy doing. It's filled a kind of a gap in my life, which kind of sounds dramatic, but it isn't that dramatic. But it fills a creative gap which I had, in so much as it allows me to, and I mean I'm playing other people's games, which they make, so I'm always cautious to say that making these videos is creative, but certainly when you play things like Minecraft, Starbound, things like that, you are creative with it because you're building things and you're doing different things in there, and even on other things like Hearthstone, I try to build a lot of my own decks and stuff like that, and do things a bit differently. So it's filled this kind of creative gap I had in my life. So it's been really, really good for me personally, and hopefully people have just enjoyed watching it. I think so, judging by comments and views and the analytics which I go through quite a lot. So yeah, thank you to everybody, and thank you to all those who take time to leave comments. It really, really helps a lot. Sometimes you can, I don't know, just be having a bad day, and then someone will leave a nice comment, and it just changes your day completely. It's really good, and I must say the kind of community around kind of like ASMR has been fantastic. Just totally friendly and supportive, like throughout the way. Obviously the Whispercraft server thing, I'm on there with really great guys who are very helpful, supportive, always offering advice, about things, which is brilliant. And then just otherwise, other ASMR YouTube channels, and just people in general. Just it's very, very, very rare that I would get a nasty comment, and it's nice because YouTube gets a really bad rap, I think, for being a place which has kind of nasty comments and things like that. And I think the reality is that that's a vocal minority on certain channels, and I think the reality is that in a lot of people it's not really the case. It might might start to be the case when a channel gets bigger, and it just attracts that, or if you start to do things differently, that people don't like, that's the way it goes really. You just have to kind of cross that bridge when you come to it. But yeah, so thank you so much, and I guess I'll see you in the next episode. And as ever, if you have any questions or anything, just leave a comment. I am replying to every comment that someone leaves. If there's any questions, I'll answer them to the best of my ability. So thank you very much, and I'll see you soon.